Welcome back. We're going to continue with solutions of inequalities, this time with the inequalities ready. So here I have n squared minus 7n plus 10 less than 0. So one thing we need to remember that we cannot graph in the graph with the 0 on your right. So first thing we have to do is we're going to move the 0 to your left. Okay? So this one is read, if I am younger than you, then you are older than me. Okay, so that means if I'm moving the 0 to the front, then I have to change the inequalities to the opposite side because I'm comparing the opposite now. Okay, so here I'm going to rewrite it n squared minus 7n plus 10. Now with the 0 on the left, I can go ahead and graph this in the calculator. Alright, so what you do is you're going to go to the calculator, move down to graphs, and then go ahead and plug this one in. Now, again, I need to change everything into x. The 0 is assigned with the f of x already. So all you have to do, you're going to press delete so that we can have the list of inequalities. I want the greater. So I'm going to select number 4 right here. When I press number 4, it's going to start with y is greater than. That's where you're going to put the rest right here. Except you're going to change them into x squared. Okay, into x. So I have x squared minus 7x plus 10. Oops. And then once you have them ready, exactly like that, we're going to go ahead and press enter. Okay, so this one, the graph shows me that it's shading inside the shaded inside the parabola right here, and it's actually a dotted graph. Okay, so what we do, we're going to write shaded. Okay, so shaded inside, just like our graph looks like that. So if it's shaded inside like that, we need to find out the 2 0 that is crossing the graph, and we're going to if it's shaded inside, then we put x is inside the 2 zeros. Okay, so let's find out those 2 0. This is the 0 is whenever it's crossing the x axis. So what you do is you're going to press magnify 1. Okay, we don't want that, we want the 0. So you keep going until you say 0 right here. That's what the first number we're going to put. Since it's on the left 0, I'm going to put it on the left side of the answer. So that's positive 2. Let's go to the right side and find the other 0. Alright, almost there. Alright, the second 0 is 5, 0. So I'm going to put 5 right here. And therefore it's going to be x is between 2 and 5. Again, 2 is the first 0 and 5 is the second 0. Okay, so let's take a look at the answer choices. Here I have negative, negative. I don't have my answer is negative, so A is wrong. B is our correct answer because I have 2 and less than x less than 5, just like our answer that we find right here. All the shaded area, all the shaded x is inside here. Okay. C and D, when you see or, you have to remember or means it's shaded outside. Okay, or means it's shaded outside. You see, O, shaded outside is or. Alright, let's move on to the second example. We have 0 less than x squared minus 9. Now this 0 is on the left, so it's ready to graph. All we have to do is plug it in the calculators. Again, I'm going to hit delete so that I can get all the inequalities. I need a less than sign, which is number 2. Okay, I'm going to put x squared minus 9. Press enter. This one, all the shaded area is outside the parabola. Okay, so we're going to write shaded outside. Alright, shaded outside, that means our answer is going to have or. So x is going to be less than a number, or x is going to be greater than a number. Okay, let's find out those two numbers. Based on the graph, press magnify 1. I find the first 0 on the left is negative 3, 0. So I'm taking the x value. So I'm going to write x is less than negative 3, or The right side is going to be 1, 2, 3, positive 3. So I'm going to write x is greater than positive 3. Okay, shaded outside means or. You see the graph, it looks like this. Here's my negative 3, here's my positive 3. It's shaded all the outside of the parabola. Okay, if it's shaded outside, you have or on your answer choices. Therefore, F is wrong and G is wrong. Between E and H and C, H have negative 3 and positive 3, just like our answer earlier that we found on the 0. So I'm going to circle my answer. You see, or if it's shaded outside.